These are the parts that have arrived from China. I'll just talk you through them briefly. The two bottom plates, the top plate, the four arms, the four legs, the first person view camera mount, the top Mobius camera mount, which goes on anti-vibration dampers, these four here, which attach into these holes here. These are the wire connectors for the CC3D, which is the brains. There's the CC3D, we have four motors, two clockwise, two anti-clockwise, power distribution board. These are the 8 spacers that go between the top and bottom boards. You've got 16 nuts and bolts for attaching the arms. Then you have the four 12 amp BL Heli electronic speed controllers. There's some wiring here for connecting the battery to the power distribution board. You've got some heat shrink and some bullet connectors. The bullet connectors are going to go straight out of the picture because we won't be using them. There are two problems that are evident with the board as the kit as it's arrived. The first one is not too bad, but is a problem. It's easily fixed, but you shouldn't really have to. You can see I've put the screws in the bottom of the motors here, and I'll just take those four out very quickly. The motors are attached to the arm with these four holes here, and you're not going to be able to see on this, but if you see where these holes are, they're actually at different diameter widths, and these two are about 11.5mm apart, and the inside of this measurement here, these are about 10.5mm apart. The inside of this here is about 11mm, so when you actually line them up, you can't get the screws into these two holes, the two closer holes. So I have a rat tail file, and I'm going to file and widen these points here, which I'll show later on. The other problem is with the power distribution board, because although there are four holes here which line up with the power distribution board, there are no fixings, and trying to get stays, small spacers from Macklin has been a little bit of a problem, so I'm going to use nuts and bolts and use a number of washers, but that shouldn't be too bad. Everything else looks okay. Power distribution board, you'll notice, also has two little switches on there, so whatever you wire up, these are for the LEDs, and there's the CX and CCD there. If you wire up to those, you've actually got the ability to switch them on and off, which might be quite useful, particularly the LEDs if you didn't want to run the light, not that they drain a lot of power. So this is the kit as it arrives from China to build the frame. Oh, one more item I haven't laid out. These are the props that arrived. There are actually 6, so you've got 2 spares, one of each. We'll attach them to the motor at a later time, further on through the build. And that's it for now. Thank you very much.